Guys, my name is Ncube, aka Pinky. I decided to start a YouTube channel to focus on three big things that happened to me in 2020. The first one was the decision to move abroad from South Africa. I decided to move to UK. Then I thought everything was London. I was moving to London, but I'm no longer in London. I will expound on that whole story as we go on. But I will be focusing on the move abroad and the differences that we are picking up and the differences we are seeing between South Africa and the United Kingdom. I will also be talking about hair. When I made the decision to move, I thought, how am I going to handle my hair in a foreign country? Are there even people that do black hair and all these things? I had so many questions and I just didn't know what to do. So then I decided to get rid of my afro, but not completely. So I started my Sisterlock journey just before I made the big move. And I'm 1 year into my Sisterlock journey. I'm 1 year into living in the United Kingdom. So I'll be sharing on my Sisterlock journey. I'll be sharing on my experience abroad. And the third focus will be I'm a new mom. So it will be motherhood. I'll be sharing my experiences as a new mom in COVID and the ups and downs and in a foreign country. And yeah, so if you're interested in any of that, please like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on all the videos that I'll be sharing. Yeah. Just a short intro into the three topics that I'll be focusing on. So my husband and I decided, okay, we are going to go abroad for a few years, for 2 to 3 years, and see how it's like, and then decide whether we're gonna stay for a long term basis or not, or come back. And then we were like, yeah, I'll tell you all about what went through our minds when we were deciding to move and how we made the decision of where we wanted to be and when to move on our next video. So don't forget to like if you want to see that journey unfold. But we decided to move, and when we decided to move, I did not know that I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant, I think, a week before my visa interview, and it was too late. It was too late to make any other decisions then, because I'd already signed my work contract. I was meant to start working in a few weeks, and I had already resigned from my current job, so I had to go. And the plan was that my husband was going to stay behind and follow after a month or two. And so it was fine. We kept everything as it was. No changes, no major changes were made. And I remember on the day of my departure, I had my first antenatal appointment, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's a first pregnancy test checkup that you go through. And so I booked with the local clinic, and I went there and I had my checkup, and the nurse was like giving me a book and telling me of all the appointments that I would have to attend. And I was like, actually, I'm moving abroad. So she's like, oh, okay, when? I'm like, tonight. So my appointment was in the morning, and I was moving in that same day in the evening. So I had my appointment in the morning, and then I was like, I want to have a scan. So I asked the nurse, where can I have a scan? She gave me a contact, and I called my husband and said, meet me at this place in 30 minutes. When I called, they just said they have a slot in 30 minutes time. We rushed, and we went there, and we had our first scan, which was very emotional and very nice, very sweet, very touching. It was like, oh my goodness, I really have a human being growing inside me, which was scary, but exciting. And then after that, I had to rush home and finish up a few things, go change my rands into some pounds because I wanted some cash and all that. Later that evening, it was a rush to the airport, leaving some bags behind, having too much luggage, and poof, I was on my way to London. So 2020 to me was starting a new job in a new country, all alone, pregnant, and then boom, COVID happened. So as you can only imagine, it's been a journey and a half. But I'd love to share my experiences and how it's been, how we've done things, and the thought process that has gone through doing those things. So I'll be reflecting on the past year while I talk through the present. There are a lot of exciting things that are coming up. For example, going back to work, working at home while having a baby around, and watching baby grow in this new environment. And actually soon we'll be working on an allotment. So basically doing some planting and farming project. First time for me. I'm a city girl, grew up in the city. I don't know much about farming and planting stuff. So that's going to be exciting, and I hope to capture some moments and share those with you. So yeah, welcome to my channel, and I hope we're going to have a great time together. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert in any of the things I'll be talking about. I will be just learning and sharing as I go along. And I'm hoping that this information will help someone who is either looking into making the big move, or has recently moved, or is just interested in knowing how life is like for a South African who just moved to a new country, to the United Kingdom. So like and subscribe, and hopefully this is the start of many beautiful memories and a beautiful journey together. Bye.